What's up, everybody? My name is Eden Destro, and welcome to the show. Alright, I have another top 10, as you can tell in the title. But first I want to talk about a few things. I'm thinking about every Friday or Saturday doing 2 videos a day those days. Give me whatever day you want, but for this week, on those days, there's going to be 2 videos. Sunday, there's only going to be 1 video just because I hate Sundays. Alright, so without further ado, let's continue this. This is a list of top 10 rulers that did bad things. They necessarily weren't bad people, most of them are, but they did bad things. Alright, Joseph Stalin is the number 10. Joseph Stalin was born in 1878, died in 1953. I had to move my seat. Some people say that he killed more people than Hitler. And that's primarily due to he lived longer than Hitler. But he was a quiet killer. He would go into a town, like a small town. He could bomb them, or two, if they were planning on a revolt, he would just quietly kill them and bury them. All the men, at least. And Joseph Stalin grew up horribly. His father was a drunk. One day he was beating his mother. So Joseph Stalin threw a knife at his dad, missed, and he himself got beat up. I'm reading this biography on him, and it says in the book he was like your average school bully in his school. He went to school to be a priest. Kind of ironic, but he read things on Karl Marx and what he wrote, and a lot of people credit that's why he became a communist. That's probably why. Alright, Vlad the Impaler is number 9. Vlad the Impaler is Dracula. The guy that wrote Dracula based it off Dracula and another lady. I watched this thing on the History Channel about vampires, and I was like, alright, sure. Watched it, and I already knew that fact that he based it off Dracula, one, because it's in his name, and the sick shit that he did. But this other lady, she's so creepy. She was a Countess of Romania. I don't remember her name, but she was fucking crazy. But Vlad the Impaler was born in 1431 in Romania. We don't know the exact day he died, but we do know that he was assassinated. His brother knew that he had a secret exit, and so his brother attacked his castle and put an assassin on where his secret exit is. And when Vlad the Impaler, went out that secret exit, it was a horse chase, and the assassin caught up to him and cut off his head. I'm sure that we do know his death date, but I couldn't find it. Alright, next one on this list. He wasn't a leader, but he was still fucked up. Heinrich Himmler, born in 1900, died in 1945. Simple math can tell you that I really fucked that up. Simple math can tell you that he was 45 years old when he died. He did fucked up things. He was a leader of the Waffen-SS. He was Hitler's ass wiper. He did really mess up things. A lot of people credit him for doing just as much fucked up things as Hitler, if not more. I doubt that, but he did some fucked up things. Next one is Nero. Nero is the nephew of Caligula, who's actually next. Nero and Caligula did generally about the same things, but they have 2 very distinct differences. One, Nero, I would say, is a little bit more psychopathic, and Caligula was actually put down. But alright, so Nero was born in 37 AD and died 68 AD. His mother kind of was a prostitute to get him to become an emperor, even though his uncle was an emperor. Doesn't make sense. In my videos, my ass chin really shows. Anywho, that was really off topic. But, so Nero actually tried to kill his mother, even though she got him to become an emperor. And, yeah, my hair's all messed up and wet. I just got out of the shower. But Nero was really messed up. 2 assassination attempts were made on him. Both failed. I believe he ended up killing himself. He was like forced to or something. I can't remember. All right, number 6, Caligula. Caligula was not his real name. Caligula means little boot in Latin. He was born in 12 AD. I believe in the Netherlands, but I could be wrong. It's either the Netherlands or Denmark. I think it's the Netherlands. He was born in a fortress. His father was a high-ranking official in the Roman army. The Roman soldiers in the fortress called him Little Boot because his mother made him a little thing of armor and his little tiny boot, so they called him Caligula. That nickname lasted with him all the way until he became emperor. He was actually a really good emperor in the first years. He would stand on his balcony and throw money to him, and then he turned into a psychopath. Like, him and Nero both burnt Christians in their gardens. Crazy. Nero actually gained Rome's a good chunk of land. When he was on his conquest, I can't remember if it was for Britain or what it was for, but he actually declared war on Neptune. Apparently he got pissed off at the water god or the god of the oceans, and he made the Roman soldiers pick up seashells, or it'll show him. Yeah. Alright, next one is Napoleon. Next one is Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte really didn't stick out as a real sick guy, but he killed thousands of people due to the conquest of Europe, and he even went so far down to Egypt. He is actually credited with finding the Rosetta Stone, which he did. His soldiers found the Rosetta Stone, which translates the hieroglyphs into Greek, which most people at that day knew Greek and Latin, and the base languages of at least English. Next one is Genghis Khan. We don't know the exact year he was born, but somewhere in Mongolia. He died 1227. He actually had the biggest empire, but the reason we give it to the Romans that had the biggest is because theirs was more organized. He had the biggest one, but he didn't have control over it. But Genghis Khan, he started in Mongolia, and he just whooped ass all the way through. I think he got right up near the Black Sea. And he did some really fucked up things. When he was invading China, things that he did there was horrible. Excuse me, I had to burp. Number 3 on this list is Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein actually was killed just recently. Actually, a few years ago. Actually, a while ago. Saddam Hussein, obviously, as you know, due to local news, is a psychopath. Or was. He wanted to bomb the U.S. and any other country. He was born in 1937, and he died in 2006. Good riddance. The next motherfucker on this list, number 2, is Adolf Hitler. I almost put him at number 1, but the guy that took the cake for me is next, obviously. Hitler was born in 1887, died in 1945. I don't think I really need to explain myself with Hitler and what he did. If you don't know what Hitler did, then you really shouldn't be watching this video, because if you don't know what Hitler did, you should be like, 5? Yeah, I'd say around 5. Myself at 5, I knew some of the atrocities that Hitler did. I knew that he killed a bunch of people. Alright, number 1. This man really took the cake for me. He was another Russian. He was born in 1530. He died in 1584. This man would stand on top of Moscow, like the little buildings in Moscow, throw like puppies and kittens and little baby bears off of it, on top of the Kremlin, or what was their building. This guy's name was Ivan the Terrible. He's a real fucked up individual. He was bipolar. He was insane. He would do things like, oh Jesus, since he was bipolar, he would kill his own soldiers. Like, if his soldiers didn't do something he didn't like, he would fry them. He would boil them. He actually did conquer a good bit of land for Russia. At the time, Russia was using guns and axes. There's actually a Deadliest Warrior show on him. I believe it's him versus Hernan Cortez. I'm sure that you've watched it. Ivan the Terrible loses due to his craziness. Hernan Cortez whoops his ass. But I think the next top 10 is either going to be top 10 conquerors or something. I don't know. Top 10 penises. I don't know. But actually, it would. God damn it. Holy shit! I don't even know what that was. All right, but the next thing that I would like to say is my list is done. I'm done with this list. All right, but next thing I would like to say is go look at my video. Just saying. The thumbnail for that is hilarious. It's kind of funny. I laughed at it. That's about it for this video. This is actually my longest video. I would like to have a like goal. I probably should have said this in the beginning, but oh well. See if we can get up to like 15 likes because this is like my 6th take on this video. It's horrible. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Go to Undead Panda's channel. Go to the creatures. Go to Odysseus. I can't remember how you pronounce its name, my cousin's name, but it's Latin for hate. Thanks for watching. Like I already said, have a nice day.